NCIS reunion. See Brian Dietzen and Polly Perrette together again. For longtime fans of NCIS, few on-screen friendships remain as beloved as the one shared between Dr. Jimmy Palmer and forensic specialist Abby Pseudo. Over the years, audiences watched their quirky chemistry evolve from amusing workplace interactions into one of the series' most heartwarming bonds. Although Polly Perrette departed NCIS in 2018, and the show's cast has continued to evolve ever since, fans have never stopped hoping for a reunion between Abby and her former colleagues. Now, those hopes have been reignited after an unexpected and heartwarming reunion between Brian Dietzen and Polly Perrette captured the attention of the NCIS fandom. The reunion, while taking place off-screen, instantly transported viewers back to the golden era of the procedural drama, reminding fans why the original cast remains so cherished more than 2 decades after the series first premiered. For years, Polly Perrette largely stepped away from Hollywood, following her departure from NCIS and subsequent retirement from acting. The actress, who portrayed Abby Pseudo for 15 unforgettable seasons, has maintained a relatively private life, rarely appearing publicly with former cast members. That's why recent images and reports showing Perrette reuniting with Brian Dietzen felt especially significant. Dietzen, who has portrayed the endlessly lovable Dr. Jimmy Palmer since season 1, shared moments from the reunion that immediately sparked excitement throughout social media. Fans flooded comment sections with emotional reactions, many describing the meeting as the reunion we didn't know we needed. The photographs showcase genuine warmth between the two stars, smiling broadly, laughing together, and clearly enjoying one another's company. Dietzen and Perrette appeared as close as ever despite years having passed since they regularly shared scenes on television. For NCIS viewers, it was impossible not to think of Jimmy and Abby. When Brian Dietzen first joined NCIS, Jimmy Palmer was intended to be a relatively minor character. Originally introduced as the assistant to Chief Medical Examiner Donald "Ducky" Mallard, Jimmy gradually became an indispensable member of the team. Along the way, one of the character's most delightful relationships developed with Abby Pseudo. Abby, with her gothic fashion, infectious enthusiasm, and scientific brilliance, quickly became a fan favorite. Her interactions with Jimmy often provided moments of levity amid the show's more serious investigations. Whether Abby was encouraging Jimmy, teasing him, or simply sharing one of her famously energetic conversations, their scenes always radiated warmth. Unlike many television friendships built on conflict or romantic tension, Jimmy and Abby's relationship thrived because of mutual kindness and respect. Fans appreciated that dynamic. In a series filled with danger, betrayal, and high-stakes criminal investigations, Jimmy and Abby represented something refreshingly wholesome. Their friendship became a comforting constant. Many fans continue to regard the early and middle seasons of NCIS as the show's definitive era. The ensemble featuring Leroy Jethro Gibbs, Tony DiNozzo, Ziva David, Timothy McGee, Abby Pseudo, Ducky Mallard, and Jimmy Palmer established a chemistry rarely replicated on network television. Each character brought a unique personality to the team. Gibbs provided stoic leadership. Tony delivered humor and charm. Ziva contributed intensity and emotional complexity. McGee offered intelligence and loyalty. Ducky served as mentor and historian. Abby infused every episode with energy and optimism. Jimmy emerged as the heart of the autopsy room. Together, they created an ensemble that felt less like co-workers and more like family. The reunion between Dietzen and Perrette serves as a reminder of just how special that cast truly was. Even years after working together regularly, the affection among cast members appears genuine. That authenticity undoubtedly contributed to the show's enduring success. Although Polly Perrette has not returned to NCIS since Abby's emotional farewell, her impact on the franchise remains enormous. Abby Pseudo wasn't merely another supporting character. She became a cultural phenomenon. With her signature pigtails, platform boots, gothic wardrobe, and boundless enthusiasm for forensic science, Abby broke stereotypes and inspired countless viewers. She demonstrated that intelligence could coexist with individuality. fans connected with Abby because she was unapologetically herself. She embraced science. She loved fiercely. She defended her friends. She maintained optimism even in dark circumstances. For many viewers, Abby represented the emotional soul of NCIS. Her departure marked the end of an era. Even now, years later, discussions surrounding potential returns or guest appearances consistently generate significant excitement among fans. While Perrette departed the series, Brian Dietzen has remained a central figure. Jimmy Palmer's evolution over the years represents one of television's most remarkable character journeys. Initially introduced as comic relief, Jimmy gradually matured into a capable medical examiner, devoted husband, loving father, and respected member of the team. Following the death of David McCallum's Ducky Mallard, Jimmy inherited even greater responsibilities. Dietzen rose to the challenge magnificently. Many fans now consider Jimmy the emotional anchor of contemporary NCIS. His compassion, vulnerability, and resilience have made him one of the franchise's most relatable characters. Off-screen, Dietzen has also become increasingly involved creatively, contributing as a writer and helping shape major storylines. His continued passion for the series is evident. That passion extends beyond the show itself to the relationships he formed with fellow cast members. The reunion with Perrette highlights those enduring connections. No discussion about Polly Perrette is complete without addressing the question. Fans continue asking, could Abby Sciuto ever return to NCIS? Officially, Perrette has repeatedly stated that she has retired from acting and appears content with life outside Hollywood. As a result, an on-screen comeback seems unlikely. Nevertheless, television history is filled with surprising returns. Characters once believed gone forever have frequently reappeared. Reboots, special events, anniversary episodes, and nostalgia-driven reunions have become increasingly common. Given NCIS' remarkable longevity, fans understandably continue hoping. An appearance by Abby, however brief, would undoubtedly become one of the franchise's most celebrated moments. Imagine Jimmy Palmer walking into the lab only to discover Abby standing there once again. The emotional impact would be immense. Even if such a reunion never materializes, off-screen reunions like the recent meeting between Dietzen and Perrette offer something equally valuable: reassurance that the friendships forged during the show's formative years remain intact. As images from the reunion circulated online, fan reactions proved overwhelmingly emotional. Many viewers expressed nostalgia for earlier seasons. Others shared memories of favorite Abby and Jimmy scenes. Some admitted they became unexpectedly emotional seeing the actors together again. Comments ranged from simple expressions of joy to heartfelt reflections on how NCIS helped viewers through difficult periods in their lives. That response speaks volumes. Television series often entertain audiences. Few become lifelong companions. NCIS belongs to the latter category. For more than 20 years, viewers have invited these characters into their homes. They have celebrated triumphs, mourned losses, and grown alongside the cast. Seeing beloved actors reconnect naturally evokes powerful emotions. The reunion between Brian Dietzen and Polly Perrette represents more than simple nostalgia. It serves as a testament to the enduring legacy of NCIS itself. In an entertainment landscape increasingly dominated by short-lived productions, NCIS continues thriving because of the relationships at its core, both on-screen and behind the scenes. Fans invest in characters when they believe those connections are authentic. The bond shared by Dietzen and Perrette clearly remains genuine. That authenticity helped define NCIS during its most beloved years and continues influencing the franchise today. Whether or not Abby Sciuto ever returns to the screen, her legacy remains secure. And thanks to heartwarming reunions like this one, fans can celebrate not only the characters they loved, but also the friendships that brought those characters to life. For longtime viewers, seeing Brian Dietzen and Polly Perrette together again feels like coming home. And sometimes that's exactly the kind of reunion fans need.